Right, guys, a very short one here, but I see this clip on Monday and thought it deserved to be seen more widely. As we have seen and pointed out many times, the government and media propaganda war against the people of this country is causing real and lasting damage to its citizens, especially the young. Joy Morrissey MP tried to call this out in Parliament on Monday, but was literally cut off by the Deputy Speaker. Yes, she was cut off mid-sentence because of time, despite the fact she clearly says finally, meaning of course she was finishing up her speech and should have been allowed to finish. I am sure Joy Morrissey's voters would have liked her to have been able to finish her piece. Let's be honest, they voted her in to do exactly that. Here, take a listen to it for yourself.
Finally, every school I have spoken to during the pandemic has begged the government and media to stop their negative reporting of the pandemic.
I've allowed the Honourable Lady to exceed her time in the hope that she was going to conclude, but I'm afraid I have to stop her there.
Now, like I said, you heard her say finally at the start there, meaning she is finishing up, so should be allowed to continue even if her time limit is up. How many times does Ian Blackford go on a 10-minute monologue in Parliament, but no other fucker gets the same amount of time? Now, if you ask me, the Speaker's cut her off because she did not want her to finish what she actually had to say, which was calling out the government's fear propaganda that is directed towards children and is literally stopping them from going outside. Something that Charles Walker and many others have pointed out in interviews, but obviously not in Parliament and certainly not on the BBC. Now, this clip was towards the end of the day, so maybe the Deputy Speaker was just being a bit of a lazy bitch and trying to get herself off home on time. That, personally, if you ask me, is just being a bit generous, but we'll give it a bit of balance and say that was possible. I think, personally, it's because Monday was a day of Tory MPs dropping truth bombs on the House, in slightly bigger numbers than before, but still not enough, of course. I want to hear 60-odd Tory MPs in there saying we ain't going along with this shit. We also need the Labour Party, Lib Dems and the other opposition parties to actually become an opposition. You know, instead of allowing the Tory government to do a massive power grab for the state. But let's be honest, maybe Labour want that because when they get in power, they will use it. Be afraid, be very afraid everyone, let me tell you.